This is the Ibis Ripmo V3 and it is awesome. I've already ridden it quite a bit, including a trip to Marquette, Michigan. It was awesome up there, but I was having so much fun that I did not get much on video. So I'm going to change that today because we are at a local spot that has some trails, trials lines, and hopefully some steep climbs. Let's get started. We're going to start out on Swoops and Whoops, which is a downhill flow trail. It's a great way to start or end your ride. It has a few small jumps, some nice berms, and a roller section that has some options in it, so I'll show a few ways to hit that. But I think this bike should be fast and fun on it. Well, now I'm warmed up, and that was surprising. I actually did something that I've never even considered on my other bikes. For whatever reason, after that double in the rhythm section, I decided I could probably jump all the way over that tabletop, and it worked. It was a pretty big pull, but this thing just rolls so fast and jumps so well. I had to try it, but I am still getting used to it a little bit. The tires hook up more than I'm used to, so on some of those takeoffs, I wasn't sure how much it was going to slide, and in the corners, I expected some slide, but it kept hooking up, so that was a good time compared to my Mojo. I feel like I have a little more control on that, but I have put way more time on it, so I should get smoother on this the more I ride it. Time to move on. Now it is time to climb, and we have quite a bit of this, not technical or steep, but you gotta get up the hill to get down, so you want a bike that climbs pretty well around here, and this one does. It's not the fastest, it's not going to be as quick as a Ripley or XC, but compared to my Mojo, I do notice the weight towards the end of the ride a little bit, since this is almost 5 pounds heavier, or maybe I'm just out of shape and I need to ride more, but it gets me up the hill every time. Tech manual time. Let's see if I can get between the trees and over the rocks. Oh, almost first try, but I almost smashed my hand into this, so try again. There we go. From manual to wheelie. See if I can get up this. Oh, squirrely guy. There we go. One less gear helped. I rode up this on the Oso, but I think I'll just have to go down on this bike. Oh, wow. Not there, though. Oh, no good. The wobble does not help here. Little hop, there we go. All right, sweet. From hard down to easy down, made hard with some trial style. Okay, I guess I'll hit it like a normal person. Speaking of normal, this is not normal. I made this climb for RC cars and I've never tried it on a normal bike, but here we go. I'm getting close. Can't quite pedal to the top, but I guess I can hop it. Maybe a little more, there we go. All right, not so cool looking, but pretty crazy to be able to make it. Whoa, one gear higher and no talking this time. Oh, come on. I was so close. I haven't tested out the nose wheelies yet. They work. They still work. Still working. Still working. Wow. Well, I cheated a little bit. I shifted right in the middle here, which I would not do with a normal shifting setup, but this electronic stuff is supposed to be able to take it, so I had to try it. I also angled it quite a bit and hopped a couple times, but I kept my momentum up, so I guess I'll have to take it. That's really hard. Takes a lot of energy. Sweating even more now. Time to move on. Hit a stump. Well, that was still not as good as I was hoping for. Maybe if I was fresh, I could get it better, but my lungs and my legs are feeling it. You can see the sweat on my handlebars here, so got to take that one for now. This rock garden is quite overgrown, but I still have to ride it, right? I thought this bike would have too much travel for this type of riding, but I'm actually finding it quite fun because the suspension is so smooth. And that's about as smooth as I'm going to ride that today. Okay, I've gone from the steepest of climbs to the rockiest of gardens, and now hopefully the chunkiest of concrete. that I can make it up. I haven't made this without a motor.
Yeah, that's big.
So we'll find out if I can do it on this bike today. Oh, I'm getting there. Feels possible, but my timing is a little off. Need a little more momentum. That's tough. Oh, I'm up with a 1. I probably should have done this early on when I had a little more energy, but I'll make it happen. I'm right there. Oh, so ugly and sloppy, but clean. Well, that took a lot more commitment than I expected or than I had in my early attempts. I pretty much had to sprint from there and slam my front tire into this as hard as I could, then get the timing down to lift the rear tire so it would roll to the top. It was really difficult. I've never been able to make it without some sort of motor, so that's the first for today, and that was a fun session. I feel like I pushed myself more than I have on a bicycle in quite a while, so hopefully you guys enjoyed watching that. That was a good time, but this video is not over because I want to do some cross-country riding, so we're going to skip ahead to another day. We're back, and on the other side of the hill now, where more of the normal trail is. The conditions are hot, dry, and dusty. There also aren't very many rocks around here, so gotta use them all. This jump is looking pretty rough, but maybe I can still 180. Oh my, barely. You really have to slow down for this log ride, so I miss it sometimes, but slow down for you today. I went so slow that I spotted this little transfer. Oh, but it's a hard one. I'll take it. That was fun. I needed a quick trials break. I think these logs should do it. Not so sure about this direction, but there's only one way to find out, and it works. This is one of the few decent sized rocks we have, so might as well take my time with it and ride it both directions, right? There we go. Lose the bottle. That's okay. I was thirsty anyway. This is one of my favorite inside bonus lines. Nice and smooth on this bike. This rock section is a little bit too easy for this bike, so might as well do it on one wheel, and then might as well try some Floor's lava on the way back. There we go. Now I'm going to cut to some footage from Marquette and talk about some things that I missed during those riding sessions. I am 6 feet tall, and this is a size extra medium. I'm on the tall side for that size, so maybe I should be on a large, but I tend to prefer a slightly smaller bike, so I have been enjoying this one, and it has been comfortable enough for me so far. One of the unique things about this frame is that it is the same as the Ripley. With a fork, shock, and clevis change, you can essentially have 2 bikes in one. I'm tempted to try just that because I think the short travel Ripley would be better suited for my local cross-country trails, and the longer travel Ripmo would be nice when I go places like this. The Ripmo setup felt just about perfect here. I was having so much fun that I did not want to stop and film very much, but I wish I did because I was able to hit some rough downhill sections faster than any other bike I've ridden here and climb some pretty wild stuff more easily. I was surprised at how well this bike pumps. I was able to generate more speed over rollers and natural trail features than the last full suspension bikes I've had. The rear end feels pretty progressive and holds up well without blowing through the travel. I think that helped me maintain speed on flow trails and single track. The build on this bike is very good, but I would prefer different brakes and a longer dropper post to suit my style a bit more. I might make some changes eventually, but for now I'm going to ride it as is. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments below, and if you want to find out more about it or pick one up for yourself, you can check out the links in the description below. Thanks for watching. The head section is awesome.